Right. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy to be here, and it's so nice to be with you guys in a room. I haven't actually done like a Zoom room in ages, so it's actually really cool to be running workshops again. So this is really awesome. Um, so yeah, I'm so excited about this series. I got some information a couple of months ago about the way that we are busy reconnecting our energies. Okay, so a lot of what's happening at present is that we are starting to move into the energies of the new earth. Okay, so for me, what the new earth represents is this ability to be between the worlds, to basically function in this higher dimensional realm and also be very present in this third dimensional realm. So none of this let's go off there and play in the stars or whatever, or just be in 3D. It's basically it's a merging of these different energies and basically feeling ourselves in this space, but being able to move between these two worlds. So when I got the information about like doing these activations, I was like, okay, well, that's cool, but like, why are we doing this? And there is literally new frequencies that we are receiving for these chakras. So we're all aware of our seven chakras, right? Like most people work with that, that's all good. And we've all heard about the soul star and the earth star and the ultra major and all these other chakras, but how do they actually work and how do they actually connect, right? So this is what we're going to be looking at over the next 5 weeks. Okay, so tonight is basically a session where we are going to get together and we're going to do the most important one, which is the earth star. Okay, so we are literally going to see how we can work with this. How are we going to connect? The guides have given me basically the information to share with you guys about like how that is being resurrected and remembered by all of us right now. And then during the other sessions, the other 4 sessions, you can then join if you choose to go through the information there when we're going to be doing Soul Star and all that good stuff. Okay, so then I ended up going to Turkey after I got this information and told all of you guys, please come and play with me. And Turkey was one of those amazing experiences where I feel like I have had the biggest remembering of the connection with the ancient mother that I've ever felt in my whole existence on this planet. Okay, it was one of those experiences where I didn't realize that she is buried so deeply in this earth and that we have so lost our connection with her. And just thinking about it, like, really made me so sad. And I cried buckets when I left the country because I felt like I had resurrected a part of myself. I'd literally like remembered this deep part of this beautiful connection with her. And I was so grateful for it because it feels like I can bring that energy back now and share it with you guys and help you to remember that deep connection with her as well. And as you know, like with who I am as a person in my work, it's all about me going through an experience and then sharing it with you guys and you taking exactly what you need for yourself in your work, in your life, etc. So I'm going to tell you a bit about what happened while I was there. I wanted to share some information because I had some beautiful downloads, and especially going to Göbekli Tepe and basically returning to the place where our civilization started, right? This epoch that we're in right now. And that for me was basically where the blueprint lies for our ability to connect with the cosmos and with the earth. So it basically started with us being in Istanbul. And it was very interesting for me because Medusa decided that she needed to be on this journey with me. And I had so many signs, so many things dropping in with her, and ended up basically visiting the cistern underneath the city of Istanbul 3 times within the space of 48 hours. And it wasn't planned. I was on a mission. I said to all my friends, okay, we have to go to Medusa before the tour starts because she wasn't on the list, right? We weren't going to go see her. Ended up doing the first one. Then, like, literally a few hours later, someone was like, please come with me. And then the next morning, we went to go see her again. So it was like boom, 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 boom. And I didn't fully understand what she was trying to say to me until I got to the Hagia Sophia And I saw her basically protecting all of the ley lines, all of the energy lines underneath the city. Everything that has been basically suppressed, all of the energy, etc., Medusa was looking after it all. So my whole journey was about like starting to understand, where's the energy lines in the earth? Where is this like literally happening? Then I went on to the Blue Mosque with my good friend Megan, and we ended up alone in the mosque by ourselves. Everyone else had left. And I sat there and I was listening to one of the, I think it was probably their mom or someone like that, singing some prayers before they started their ritual prayers. And as I sat there between these huge four pillars, I listened to this person sing, I closed my eyes and I saw the energy in this building moving. And I could see the energy of the earth coming up. And it was this perfect, um, like literally like movement of energy between these four pillars. And as I sat there, I was like, oh my goodness, the pillars are north, south, east, west. What's happening here? And I could see this energy flowing, and it was literally like a ribbon of energy like going up into the heavens. And I was like, oh my goodness, this guy's prayers is literally forming a frequency of energy that's going up. And then as I sat there, I'm like, okay, so where's the earth energy? And I could see the energy from the earth rising up and supporting this energy. And as I sat there by these pillars, experiencing this energy, I could just see the heavens and the earth literally being connected. And I was like, what is happening here? This is the weirdest thing, because I could just see this person's beautiful voice and the frequencies moving. And it was like a big pillar of light. And these energies were just like everywhere, going up and down. And I got to sit in the middle of these energies. And I was a bit confused. And I'm like, okay, this is fabulous. I don't really understand what's happening here, but I can feel myself in the center of all of these energies. And it feels really powerful. And I felt super, super connected to everything that was happening. So I was like with my friend, she's like, okay, you felt that. And I'm like, yeah, we felt that. So both of us were basically on the same page, and it was really exciting. So the next day we were going to the Bosphorus River, and we sat in the bus together and started chatting just about what was happening with the energies. And I had this remembering that last year, I can't remember exactly when, but I was with Mary Magdalene, and she basically said to me, Yolandi, I'm kicking you off the red line. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Why are you kicking me off the red line? And she's like, because there's more colors. There's more that you need to learn. It's not just about the red line. And I remember being in Glastonbury and like being really sad, but I was also like, there's a reason. She doesn't just do stuff without a reason. So I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine. I'm always gonna like be connected to the red line, but there's other lines to find. And so as we were on this like little bus journey, we started looking at things, and there'd been some messages about the purple thread. And I was like, well, what's the purple thread? And then as we started getting more and more downloads, we saw how the red thread connected us to the earth and the purple thread connected us to the cosmos. And so what Mary was trying to teach me is to say, for you to live in balance in this life, you have to have the red thread and the purple thread woven together so that you can be in balance. And as my friend Megan said, so you can dance between the worlds. So it was absolutely amazing how we were literally like able to see through the energies in that sacred space of the Blue Mosque, how the red and the purple thread came together again. So one of the things that I'm feeling that these new earth activations are all about, it's about reminding us and teaching us about being in balance on this planet and taking that energy out to everyone else. Okay, so then we move on. Lots of other stuff happened. I can probably speak to you guys for a year about that. But I got to Göbekli Tepe, and I got to the site, and it was our very last day. And I was like, as I looked at it, I was just like, whoa, this feels not like what I thought it was going to feel like. I didn't know what to expect, but I was just like, this is really weird. And when they started speaking about the history of this place and it being this ancient center of like where everything started for this epoch that we're in, obviously, I was like, what does this mean? Like, what does it mean? Why be here? What is happening here? And so it took me quite a bit of time because I had to walk around the site quite a few times. I had to sit, I had to listen to the earth. And the one thing about Turkey that I found is everything's really deep. You know, when you're in the UK, it feels to me like you can sit down and you'll get a download really quickly. When I was in Turkey, it was like I really have to go deep because the stuff here is ancient, ancient, ancient. So I was sat down and I started meditating. And as I opened my eyes, I started seeing the formation of the circles within the main structure. And I saw that there were 4 points again. And as I closed my eyes, I could see the energy weaving again. And my guide started speaking to me and said, "This is where the blueprint came from. This is where everything started. This is where we were taught by the heavens and the earth. This is the blueprint. This is the connection point. This is where everything starts. This is the higher heart of all of civilization. And this is what they asked for us to take out into the world, not just in the places where we connect to God, whatever God means to you, and centers of like connection and religion and spirituality and all of that. But this was the blueprint for us to reconnect to everything. And that just really like it just like broke me open, because it was like so beautiful to see the simplicity of us basically connecting the energy together and dancing in the middle, bringing the red and the purple thread together. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, because this place was like, this was the most ancient, beautiful energy that I've ever experienced. And I was so fortunate to be able to see how the shamans worked with it in such a deep, connected and reverent way for the land and for what happens there. And so part of oh man, sorry, you guys are going to make me cry with your comments. Stop it now. So yeah, so I think the big thing for me, and I feel like this is what I want each and every one of you to take away with you, is that if we can become those pillars, right, wherever you are on this planet, if you just in your house, wherever you are, with the people that you work with, whatever, if you can become that center point, if you can become that bridge between the heavens and the earth on the deepest form, then that is basically the blueprint that we've been given as a species, as a basically as a group of people that is living in this epoch, in this lifetime, in this time right now. Because if we can bring that balance and that peace that I experienced in the land and to our own lands, right? Because the minute that we get to work with that energy, that up and down energy, we get to spread it out. It's literally like a beautiful circle of energy that we can then infuse into the ley lines. We can infuse that into the energy lines, into the water, into the physical aspects around us. And then imagine when people walk on the land and you've put all of that energy back into the land. So we're literally like reconnecting all of the ley lines around us. So I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from, because it's just, we are each and every one of us, we're that point of light on this planet, and we are responsible for sharing this all out. And that's what I want to bring to you guys. Okay. So, and that's why I'm so emotional about it, because it means so much to me. Anyway, so moving into the Earth Star now. So what my guides had shown me is that this beautiful chakra that is just underneath the ground is connected to our feet. And as our feet will be walking on this earth, we are tonight literally going to activate the energy lines in our feet, so that everywhere that we tread, we basically bring through this beautiful energy so that we can infuse our lands. Okay, it doesn't matter where you are. And we bring that energy back in. We also take this beautiful chakra and we start reconnecting it back to the center of the earth. Okay, so when I'm saying reconnecting, I'm talking about remembering that energy, because it's never lost. The thing is, we have been conditioned, we have gone through so much trauma, so much like past life experiences, generational issues, societal issues. This is basically what we've been experiencing for eons, is our disconnection to the Great Mother, right? From the moment that you were put onto this planet, the moment that you got here, you had a deep connection with her. It's impossible not to have that with her, because she is literally the mother of all of us. From her we come, right? So we have been taught that we have no connection to her. We believe that we have no connection to her. But this umbilical cord, this like energy that we have that runs through our energy system back into her, is as real as anything else you can feel. Okay, so tonight is about that re-remembering, about that ignition, about that lighting up that candle within yourself again, within that part of your energy system, to light that up and basically to help you remember how you're deeply connected to her. Okay, so because this for me feels like the biggest starting point, because so often in our spiritual journeys, we're all up there, we want to work with the star seeds, we want to work with all the awesome energies up there, but this energy is our grounding energy. This energy is literally, this is the energy that ignites everything. This is the energy that if we do not have the greatest remembering of this, it takes everything, it waters everything down. Okay, so if we do have that in place, think about like a massive explosion ability that we have if we have that foundation set right. Okay, so that's what we're going to look at tonight. This foundation also connects us, if you can think about the chakra like this, it connects us into the ley lines, the subtle energies of the earth. So when we walk on the earth, we can start feeling more, we can start experiencing more, we can start listening more, we can just start absorbing more that is just under the earth. It will also connect us deeper to the water that flows within, connect us to the fire, like all of the elements that is within the core of this beautiful planet of ours. And what it also does is it reconnects us to all of the energy points of the other humans on this planet. Okay, so if I have this remembering that you and me and all of us have a little bit of us in the earth, right? And we are starting to make those ley lines and all of those energy points light up. I'm going to feel you on my ley line. I'm going to feel you next to me in the house next to me. I'm going to feel you when I'm walking through the street. I'm going to be connected to you. I'm going to know that you matter. I'm going to know that I matter. We're going to have that level of like connection between humanity. We can start infusing that again, because this is about us all remembering that we are connected to each other at the end of the day as well. And then the other thing that's really important for me is the connection with the Great Mother takes us back into the aspects of safety. It takes us back into those aspects of feeling safe within our body, feeling safe on this planet, and knowing that we are held. I feel like there's so many people who are trying to heal their relationships with their mothers and with what happened, the trauma of growing up, birth experiences, etc. And for a lot of people, it's really hard. And I feel like this healing of that connection with the earth will assist in the healing of the mother wounds that so many of us carry as well. Because once we remember that deep connection to the earth, we can really work on the connection with our own mothers as well. Okay, so this for me feels vital. These two elements are literally side by side, they work together. Your great mother connection and your own birth mother connection, and making sure that those two get woven back together again. The strength, the safety, everything that you require to be able to heal those wounds within yourself. Okay. So let me just see if there's anything else before we go in. Has anyone got any questions that you would like to ask me? Or otherwise, I'm just going to take you guys straight into the activations now. Okay. I don't see any hands up. All good. Okay, so I think what we're going to do now, I really need you guys to have your feet on the ground tonight. So if you're lying somewhere and your feet's not on the ground, please make sure, my guides were like, they have to have their feet on the ground. So I need you to place your feet on the ground for me. And just, doesn't matter if you are in a building that is, you're on the second floor, on the third floor, wherever you are, that doesn't matter. As long as your feet's just on a solid surface, because that will help us to pull the energies down. Just gonna move myself. Okay. Right. Okay, Rebecca, good one. Yo, if you can get outside and I'm in your ears, go outside. Otherwise, you're fine if you're in your house. I see Rebecca's gonna go outside, so that's fabulous. Okay. Right. So I want you to just take a few deep breaths in for me. And just feel yourself in your body. A big part of this reconnection with the earth is also a deep connection with our own physical bodies, a deep appreciation for the vessels that we have, these beautiful vessels of ours, that is full of energy, that can feel, that can sense, our intuitive vehicle, right? It's just the beauty that lies within this magnificent vessel of ours, the pure genius of how everything within you is put together. I just want you to, before we start, just take a moment of appreciation for your own physical body. I think that was something that was made very clear to me on this trip, is how we have forgotten our physical bodies, how we are always judging our physical bodies. I'm not skinny enough, I'm not tall enough, I'm not whatever enough. I want you to take a moment and say thank you to this vehicle, this beautiful body of yours, because this is the body that connects you to everything. This is the body that connects you to the heavens. This is the body that connects you to all of the energetic fields. This is the body that connects you to your deepest innate wisdom. This is the body that connects you to your soul again. And that is the center point. That is the vehicle that dances between the worlds, is your physical body. So this appreciation within yourself that I'm asking you just to take a moment right now, just to send some love deep into your body tonight, your beautiful, beautiful body. Because this is your vehicle. This is the most important aspect of living in this life. Right, so as I call in all of the beautiful guides tonight, all of the energies, all of the light beings that needs to be with us, as I'm asking for divine protection as we go to the realms today, I'm asking that we are guided, that we work with the highest light together tonight, and that you allow yourself to be guided to wherever it is that you need to go within yourself, into the depths of yourself tonight. And as I cast the circle around our group, know that this beautiful circle is there to hold us, to protect us, and to guide us. Mishola se rusandare kurotahi lashian avresiondo solokoro masiki alichiatren ayaveke resanda hiale shotroko seake. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Masese nai kurotai. So setayandeke. Right. So I want you to just allow yourself now to be guided by my voice. If you see anything, great. If you don't, just allow yourself to come with. Whatever your experience is completely valid. Just know that we're working with these energies together tonight. And my intention is for connection. My intention is for activation. And my intention is for the deep love of the Great Mother to be shared with every single one of us in our deepest of depths of ourselves. Kurase la sita rateki sahin nama kurua se kurua se kurua se kurua. Daitana. Aika. So as we walk up this beautiful hill, Naike, with the brown grasses all around us, a little pathway snaking its way up the hill, to the top of this ancient volcano, Totarekiate, back to the center point, the 0 point for our civilization. Toiken, feel yourself walking back in time, back in time, back in time. Feel how your whole body goes back to when this was a thriving civilization, back to when there was this beautiful remembering of the connection to this planet, when there was reverence for all things living, reverence for each other, Tarahiake, and the energies of the Great Mother, and the energies of the stars, Batayoko, the guidance of the beautiful star people, Doyake, that used to speak through these shamans, Materelisiake, as they held space for their people, Motroshekinde, as they work deeply with the energies and the remembering of this connection to the stars and to the earth again. And I want you to see the 4 points, the 4 circles, and see how we walk right into the center of the 4 points. And as you stand right in the center with your feet fully connected to the earth right now, and we take our heart space, and we tune into our hearts right now. Tune into the flame that you keep within yourself, your beautiful life force energy that is in the center of your being. And as this light within you, I want you to feel how you're beaming it out to the north right now. Beaming that out, matrahioko, and literally connecting to that point, matrekurasia kendahioko. And then we take this flame, dohiaken, and we beam it out to the east, matrehiakela sitrianda kurase. And we take this flame and we beam it out to the south, matrakisarakiandarasorotsataita, and connect niatrotahiake, and then lastly to the west, matrokosarakiakela sitrahianda keresi. Durusa sitaia kelasahi tayande usundolo saia kerase mahilata isiatarata. And as I take the energy now, matahi kurata, and move closer, matahi kurosandalehi kurata, and I kneel right in front of your feet, placing my hands on the top of your feet, matrakila sikurotundu kurake. And as I bring this beautiful energy, matalehi kurosandataiki, of the Great Mother, matalehi kurasandakia kesatayaten, I want you to see this as a urotoyaken, as an anointing of Urosakiake, your deep connection to this planet, Matrakioko, anointing your feet, Malaisurosia Sekiara Tatanae Kurosa. And as we send this energy in, Matalehioko, feeling how the soles of your feet, Matraki Sekiota, light up again, Matrokula Sekiande Tarataki Sata. Dalikiake, and how that energy runs down into that beautiful, beautiful Earth Star Otoratakinda Kioka of yours that is just underneath the surface of this planet. Matarahi Kurunakeke, seeing that energy, Matalehi Kurotandakiake, starting to glow, Taratandakiake, under the surface of the earth. Matolo Sokura Tatana Hekirikiana. And I want you to take that energy, Matrakula Sikiande, and push it out, snake it into the ground. Matarahila Shiokura Satata. Indakiake. Feel yourself starting to Matrikusiake, starting to connect with the energy lines. Matraki Karasikiaterana Kirusetayaken Haleshondata. Weaving yourself back into the energy lines of this planet, Matrakusakira Sitaliandra Kyoko. And as you weave, Notrosakiakera Siasin Ilutiatraki Sarata, feel that stability that is starting to form in your legs. Matrakusakira Sataindala Hiokondaki Isiatrana. I want you to see how those lines go deeper and deeper into the earth. Matrakiala Sun. And the guides are saying down to the water, down to the lava, down to the crystals, motro, everything that is in Nahio Korasa, this crust of the earth, Matalehiate, and below. So we go deeper and deeper. Mataleisha Kera Sandahio Koratahia Kendata. And let's just take a moment to feel ourselves getting stabilized in this position. Mitoratnia mokaraneki atala hisuratariamba. Herasindahi okorasa tale tarataki saratan. Haramataki yatarana akela shokorata varasikina kike. Asunda de ramataki la shindoroso. Mdahi kurosandahi okolaseke. That strengthen our bodies. Mahi rasia teratandaki alata returning to us. Notrahiake. That sovereign energy, matriku sarasiake, that remembering of you, mataki sayo late kinda ke deep in your heart, madronga sekuro sekiate la shindro kosatahi, ndayo koratala mahe kurosantiki rasiake tahi, motalehe korondake satayaten maheko. So as I ask the great mother energy now, mataraki ongosata, to come right from the center of the earth, Motoro Satenge Torekiate, like a great snake, Mahe Kurundake Satin, she makes her way up, Mahe Kolotandake Kiarata, through that umbilical line of yours, Mate Kurosandakeake, and as she literally Kurusatahiateta bites onto this beautiful earth star motohia keratanda hela shiambosa. You can feel that beautiful golden energy of hers, motrohia kesalatata, pulling down Matahi Kurasatahi in your deep knowing, pulling you into the earth right now. Utahing, feeling yourself so safe, so held. Utraya kenda so loved. Unahi kumwake kuhanate kiate. By this energy, matre of this ancient mother, muatalahin gorosokunda kiako. And as she pulls us there, matahinda lokoranda sotahi, isiate, feeling yourself safe, dodo darahinda, feeling that deep love, mahi kunda keke, going back right to the beginning of time, mola ukarasinda kiake, knowing that we were all formed, motrohia kenda hioke, from these beautiful scientific processes of hers, where she boya ketatara started an evolutionary process, moya kwanda kerasiotala hinkiake, and all of us came from her. Every single one of us. Matayokota, our cells connected. Matrekula se, every single uratayangetata strand, motorata of energy between all of the humans on this planet. We are so connected. Matrelia patre sotoyakin. Handula se, tahio patra no karase. And I want you to now just take a moment and see how she has billions and billions of strands coming from the deep center of her. Matela siake, how everyone has a piece of her. She offers herself up to everything on this planet, everything. Muatake, the deepest love that you can ever feel, Mahe kotatana keake, comes from a mother who holds all of this, Mahe kundake, in the center heart of her, Motale hekereneake, Masiturutundale, Matrekula sindukura sekia satarenita lechiaterata kindake. Andale kukunakira muata teretia natara shutaratan, Heleme bevra samubua sekura moa tara moa tukura satahienden. Zadilishiande sekia terosanda. And what she's showing me is she's literally putting us in a cocoon of her love at the moment. Mahero sagiake. Learning to breathe with her again. Andotake. Take a moment just to breathe with her. Waseku. 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 Lesunda here, just to breathe with her. Masita ina leku siniti, muate la matra kifa se, ndai koras luotane tai teatronda ke. And this foundation that you are creating, matua kera senda hiake, to walk on this planet right now, atata might keep you, might guide you, might hold you. Nahekin into the deepest deepest parts of yourself. Malekura senda hu tarahin. Si saki nahe lama oko. So here again, and any ideas that you hold about how you're needing to ground with her right now. Malelo kurasin. From now on, Matekiriane, if you're looking to ground with the earth, Matelesiange, she's showing me you place your feet, Matrakunda Kiake, on the ground. Matalehingorosa Senda Hiake. You see that line of energy going into the Earth Star, Maekurasen, and you see yourself and the great, beautiful dragon snake energy from the center of her holding you. So when you start forgetting this, when you start doubting this, take a moment, breathe, and remember this moment. See yourself igniting the fire within, sending the energy down into that earth star, and then lighting up the remembering of her, hooking you always, always. There is no disconnection. Matraiokonda. There's only a unremembering maila sekurata. So all you need to do is ignite within your heart, look down, and remember Tayokurasa. She is holding you. She is holding you. She is holding you. Male kurata. And she has never let go. And she will never let go. Ma ekurona ki sundaki lama akera sendoko. You are a child of this planet, just as you are a child of the stars. Makuara sitaliama watanga sakurati sikiamase sanahi kurosa. Toro shakira sen. Nane traingoro sakila sakitra shiondo sake sakiotro sakila sendahi. So just allow yourself to be in this energy, matele siki, feeling the strength in your physical body. Feeling this beautiful deep connection with her, matale sokundoko. Rate la na e kurumea kera se kiandese le shiamase kuruna ia ma te kurosindaki le shatuna tarayama. Ndutale to natwata kiramasa kurasitina tiale tahitianam tarase. Sutuea ke masendahi la shitaren se tiana. Dayoko. And I'm going to send some energy into your heart right now. Matale korasandaki okosandaki are running it through the bottom chakras. Maleukuaratakiase for any healing that is here and cleansing that is required right now. Matale utaratakiandekis. We use the energy of the earth straight up into your heart. Matuakarasikiate. Just to clear this beautiful channel. Matuake, and I'm pushing that energy right up to your crown right now. Matakise. So seeing this beautiful shaft of light, matokarasatahin, in the center of your body, matarakusandakirasiate. This beautiful pipe of energy, matokarasandake. And next week, when we do our activations, we will go up into the stars, back to source, Mataye Kuranda, and start our journey there. So for now, Matalehia Kera Senda, we allow ourselves to integrate this week, Melisio Kuratende Kiate, and all of these energies back into our systems, back into our deepest heart remembering. Mola kwe takinda kera siondosa li chatrinikia. Malasa kurase tayinda kiako. So as we now take our thanks for this beautiful sacred space, this blueprint space, as we take our blueprints back into the world right now and we start replicating this across the globe, working with your sacred land wherever you are, right on your own property. This is where it starts, tending to your own lines of energy, in your neighborhoods where you live. This is where the work starts, in each and every one of our own houses. And the change that we want, we start with ourselves and where we are on this planet. And then we expand. Matale satinda yokora seta. So as we now just thank the Great Mother, Ma'e Korundakis Lukara Setata, from the bottom of our deepest, deepest being, Mate Kora Sendalehi Mokora Sendahi. And as we make our way outside now, back down the hill, Matayekun, and as you walk back, Matayukurasa, feel how you pull all the pieces of yourself back into your body. Otondayo Korata, knowing that we are now walking Matayeke with our great remembering, Matayikula Sataratanda Hioko with our great remembering. And as we walk right back to the point where we started, placing our feet, Totaya Kenda Hiase, seeing how the Great Mother holds us here, Etanda Yokunda Kwarasekiate. Malicia Kera Sena Yoko, all of your energy back as we bring ourselves back into the room, back into this 3D reality, back into the space. Matelisa Kira Sunduku Rate Kiande. And as I close the circle now, Mishomate la maheko ahiampeta ilimiatro tasinda hikura sendahiala maekura sekunda kiake asindalehiake. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanking all of the beautiful energies. Matelesi okura seke. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So take a moment now to just start feeling your body. Take your hands, rub your arms, hands together, rub your hands together, pat your legs. Just bring yourself fully back into the present moment, back into the room. Touch your face, bring yourself fully back. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Okay, please make sure you drink plenty, 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 plenty of water. Right, so I'm so grateful that you guys joined me tonight. I'm so grateful that you trusted me with your energy and allowed me to just share my message and share the information that I got as well. Cool. Pleasure, Rebecca. Pleasure, Lisa. Okay, so if you are interested in joining me for the other 4 activations, I will be sending links out in the emails and stuff later today. You can sign up there. Quite a few of you have already bought your tickets to come on the journey for the other 4 chakras, where we're going to be working with the soul star and the higher heart and all of that. So we're going to be doing 4 more sessions over the next month, every Tuesday at this time. So if you do want to join me, please feel I'm in already. Yes, Lisa's in. Okay, so yeah, so I would love to see you there. If you're keen, please come and join me. There's a pay as you can afford sliding scale, so whatever works for you, please, no judgment, you do you. I'm very happy for you just to come and join me on the rest of the journey. Yeah, and everything will be recorded, so if you can't make a different time, or you can't make this time, or whatever, I'm going to be sending out all of the replays. Okay, so yeah, so that's basically all I've got to say. And it was amazing to have you guys here. Thank you so much. And I'm full of gratitude for all of you showing up for the work that you do in this world. And this is about our own journey, but how I'm looking at this now is that we're moving into a 1 cycle in the next few years, right? So we're moving out of winter, we're moving into spring. If you look at the numerology about what's happening on the planet, all of that. So for me, the biggest thing at the moment is that we are preparing ourselves to hold space for others. Okay, people like you and me, the healers, the guides, the whatever, wherever you are, you are holding space for your place on this earth, for your patch of land that you own, for where you live, for your community, for society as a whole. And I just feel it's really vital that we are ready, that we can say we've done the work. We are doing all the hard graft right now. So when people are starting to wake up and go, oh my God, what's happening? All this new stuff is coming in. All these new energies are literally flooding in and we don't know what to do. We are feeling overwhelmed. you and me can basically stand up and go, guess what? I can hold your hand. I can help you up here. I can tell you what's happening and you're not going crazy, because things are going to get wild. And I'm just like, I'm literally feeling like we are preparing ourselves to be scooping people up and just like holding them and supporting them, because that's what the world's going to need. Okay. And that's where we are heading. And that is our roles. Okay. As the people walking in the front, the people who are literally going, come on, we're all going to be good. Let me hold your hand. So that's how I see this work. And I'm so grateful for every single one of you putting your hand up to basically walk this path. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And yeah, I'm just very, very grateful. And thank you for listening to my stories today and for all that I wanted to share with you guys. I really appreciate you. So yeah, if there's anything, any questions, you're welcome to send me an email, a DM, whatever. And I look forward to seeing you guys again next week if you plan to join, and if you don't, that's also perfectly fine. So it's awesome. So thank you so much and have a beautiful evening. Anyone else like have any questions before I say goodbye? Everything okay? Okay, Rebecca had synchronicities. Cool, Kate. Okay, so thank you for everyone who's just for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Have a beautiful evening and a day if you're on the other side of the planet, and we'll speak soon. Thank you so much.